Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Soul Siren Tarot. Here to do a special reading today because I've said to you guys that I will cover and talk to Spirit about narcissism, right? You guys know from a lot of my readings I connect with the subject. You know I've experienced it myself firsthand and it's horrific. And also a lot of my clients who I work with have been through it as well, and we work together to guide them and help them move forward, and so many of them, amazing, use that knowledge that they've been through, that experience, to help others, right? So don't know how it's going to go. Let's just see what Spirit wants to say. But I do want to say people have lost careers, they've lost lives. This is not a light topic, okay? I've got clients who've been to prison, right, because the things they've done, because they went so crazy with the behaviour of dealing with a narcissist, right? So it's dangerous shit. So I want guidance from Spirit. Yeah, I could sit and just talk, but I want Spirit to guide us, and that's what I've asked them to do. I've pre-blessed the deck, fucking saged everywhere because I don't want to bring any dark energy in. Let's talk about it. Spirit, what do you want us to know? Guide my gorgeous soul sirens. Yeah, right. Right, wow, okay, right, this is how they're starting out, right? They first of all want to say, this may have been terrible and what you've been through has been terrible, but look what they flung out, right? 9 of coins, and look what's underneath, wow, right? The Empress and King of Swords, right? Sorry, King of Swords. I'm holding upside down, but I'm wondering why I did that, because that's the King of Swords in reverse. It's a narcissist energy. Right, when you've wrestled with a narcissist and you found the courage and the strength to stand up and grow into yourself, you will. Look, we've got the Empress in the Minor Arcana, and then we've got the full Empress, right? It will teach you your strength. It will build your strength, but you have to go through it. You have to educate yourself and understand what you've been dealing with, right? But this is the power of what it does. And it's like the saying, right, I'm going to reverse it because that's how I felt, right? This one is abuse. This one is mental abuse, emotional abuse. They will drive you crazy, and there is no empathy. There is no love. It's just not a care. You can be on your knees crying as they leave the room. They don't give a flying fuck, right? I've got to say it. I've got to call it as it is, right? Let me talk to you about it. When you meet a narcissist, this one, right, let's do it in the upright now, right, they will seem very authoritative, they will seem, you know, very strong characters, and the first stage of what they do is called love bombing, right? They will idealize you. Everything you love, they love, right? Everything you want to watch, they want to watch. Everything you want to listen to, they want to listen to. Any opinion you've got, they've got the same, right? That's what they do. They're mirroring you. You're thinking, fucking hell, I've met my twin flame here. This is amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, you're telling all your friends, you can't believe it. You cannot believe you've met this person who is exactly the same as you. And because of the way they make you feel, you fall in love very, very quickly. And that's the plan. That's the plan of the narcissist, right? Because they need you to love them quickly because they know they can't sustain that behaviour. Right, they can't. So they need to get you as quick as possible. You know, through talking to clients, my own experience, you find you've moved in with them within a matter of weeks often, or certainly there's a big commitment in the relationship, you think, because they're trying to nail you down, right? And what we should do, obviously, is take caution and really think about why, you know, if it's so good, what's going on. But we don't, because we're absolutely bamboozled into it. Right, so now you're in this place where you're thinking, this is marvelous, I'm really happy, I'm really joyful, I'm absolutely head over heels in love, right? But the narcissist knows they've got to go out, right, because they'll have a harem of people, they will, because one source is not enough to sustain them, right? So they now need to free themselves up, okay? How do they do it? They start to devalue you, and that's when it flips, right? All of a sudden, you find them making digs at you or undermining your confidence, just a little at first. And you start to feel a little swords, don't you, in your emotional heart, and you're thinking, why are you saying that? What's suddenly happening here? Or an argument comes out of nowhere and you're like, I don't even know how that happened, yeah? I don't even know how that started, right? So now you're on the free fall down, right? You're starting to free fall because the narcissist is making you feel less than. And it's very clever, really, because by making you feel less than, your confidence coming down, you lose sight of who you are, your value, right? And that's why it's called the devaluing stage. So you start to put up with more and more of the bullshit, right? They're doing, you do, right? They're boom, boom, booming, and you're getting more, you're crying, you're upset, you're hurt, you're in pain, right? Because of what they've done. Now, this goes on for quite a period of time, right? They break you. But what they'll do in between is they'll break you a bit, then they'll come, what they do, hoover, right? They'll love bomb you again, basically. Yeah, and you're thinking, oh, it's all right. They must have just had a few bad days at work, or, you know, they're depressed. There's something going on for them, right? So you're happy again. You know, you've got this low and this high now going on in terms of your chemicals. You know, I've gone from being emotionally really upset, tearful, to I'm high as a kite again, adrenaline, like this is lovely, we're all beautiful again. Whew, what a relief, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's starting to break you, right? But you don't see it. You don't see it. You're now on the fucking narcissist roller coaster, right? And absolutely in the harem, because that's where they want you, right? In the garage, so they can come and play when they want. Now then, right? Because you're getting less and less energy in you because of the up and down, the trauma that's going on for you. Yeah, you're feeling less and less. Your light's dimming, basically. Your light's going down. So now the narcissist can't feed off you as much, right? There's not enough source there. So they're picking up more and more, right, with the harem. Then what they do is they discard you, right? This is a cool one they like. They discard you. They will say, you know, this isn't working for me. This, typically, I'd say this is between 3 and 6, 9 months into the relationship, right? They suddenly, this isn't what I wanted. And you're like, fucking hell, hang on a minute. There's me, right? There's me thinking that, you know, this is marriage material. We're twin flame soulmates. This is a forever relationship. And all of a sudden they're like, no, it's not for me. You've invested lots at this point. I know people who've lost lots of money, their life savings, you know, they've had children with these dark energies, sorry, and, you know, they've invested heavily. So now you kind of like, it's like you're reeling because you're in shock. Right? You're in shock. You're like, I don't know where that came from. I don't know where it suddenly went wrong. And now you're saying you don't even want me. And they will look at you, right, with it's horrible, right? Because the mask has slipped now. Because what they're doing is they're lining up another source, right? Think of a fucking vampire, right? It's like they've took all the blood and light out of you, right? So they need to go and hook into another one full time, right? So now your light's low, you're probably in a depressed state, typically 10 of swords. You know, you're looking around in just astonishment at how any of this has happened, right? So then what happens is they start to disappear and do what the fuck they want. And you start to get things like silent treatment, stonewalling, okay? So now you're trying to call them and message them because obviously you're thinking, well, okay, if you don't want the relationship, it's fucking killing me, but I have to accept it. But obviously we've had a connection and there was love there. So I'm sure we're going to make sure each other's okay. No, the narcissist has gone. They've gone. Like you don't exist, right? You don't fucking exist, right? And the purpose of this, again, is to get you frantic, get you upset. And when they see a message from you, what you've got to understand is we're dealing with energy here. When they see a message from you and they choose consciously not to respond, they might say, I'll give it 12 hours. I'll make him sweat overnight or him sweat overnight, right? you're actually feeding energy to the narcissist. Because the narcissist is sat thinking, they're worrying about me, they're frantic about me, they're crying about me, right? You're worried sick. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You now got this cognitive dissonance going on. You know, your heart's breaking, your mind's all confused. You don't know what the hell has happened. You're in a state of confusion. That's where they want you, okay? They are now playing with the new one. Let's play with the new one. The new one who's all full of light because they've not been abused, right? And it is super empaths they really go for, an empath, because your light's bright. It's like feeding source. Think about it. So they're now the fucking teeth stuck in the neck of them, right? Sucking the light out of them. But equally pulling sources of supply off you because they know you're thinking, you're worrying. They see 8 missed calls, you know, or all these messages where you say, well, just let me know you're okay. And they're laughing, right? I've fucking seen it. They're laughing because in their mind, they've got you just where they want you, right? But you're a source of supply. So they don't want to lose you. No. Because in the narcissist's mind, they spent all of this time setting this up. You know, in their mind, they invested in the idealization phase. Therefore, you should always be in the toy box, right? Now, the new source they've got, they're sucking the lifeblood out of them. So they're going down. So the narcissist thinks, oh, I better swing round into me harem again, yeah? And pick up some more sources or refeed off the sources. So they come back to you to hoover you because they want the source, but they also don't want you disappearing. They're trying to keep you on a knife edge, right? So you're there. And what happens is you then, because you've been in such confusion and such pain, and they've devalued you so much by the comments, the abuse, and then the stonewalling and silent treatment, you're emotionally just grateful at the back. Whew. Right, we're settling, we're going to be fine, we're going to work at it, it's absolutely fine, yeah? Right, so this is the hoover, because they've come back in just to try and keep you in the toy box, right? Now, they're there for a little bit and you're starting to settle, and then it starts again, right? Because they've come back, idealised you, your adrenaline's gone up thinking this is wonderful, everything's fine, I love them so much, I'm not confused anymore, we're going to be fine. But I'm telling you now during this time, the pain and the triggering you'll be having here is your intuition going, fucking enemy, get it away, right? Dark energy, get it away. Hoover, back in, idealise, off we go again. Because they've only got 4 fucking stages, right, the narcissist, and that's because the devil is in them. They are dancing with the devil, and I think that's all they can fucking manage to fucking remember. Idealise, devalue, discard, hoover, right? That is the cycle you end up in, and you end up so confused you don't know whether you're coming or going. Here we go. Your spirit, your intuition is advising you to cut it out. Stop it, right? Stop it. Because can you see here, right? See how we've got the King and Queen of Swords? This is you, right? So this was you thinking, what am I doing? Twin flame. Yeah, King and Queen, same suit. This is twin flame. Remember, sexes, genders, you make it fit. Twin flame, wonderful. Then they turned into this. Abuse, right? Horrible energy. You have got to go inside and find your strength now to cut them off, right? Because look at this. The Knight of Swords, you can see how mean it is. You're now in a fucking battle, right? You are now in a battle for your life. That is how serious it is. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, I've got clients in varying stages of recovery who either are in it and are just completely, they've lost it, yeah? They're not performing in the job, they're losing their career, they can't function because of the confusion and the devaluation that's going on and the constant washing machine of abuse. It's like they'll stick your head underwater until you're nearly gone, you nearly can't breathe, then it's like back out, right? That's how they keep you. So the Knight of Swords is here to... It's battle. You're battling it. Look at the nastiness on that. That's how I feel. Yeah, and you see how we've got all of this swords energy, right? Which is words, yeah, and abuse, right? That's what I'm feeling, yeah? But you're not abusive. You're strong. You're beautiful. They're just can you see, oh, the peacock, they're stopping you being the beautiful peacock that you are, right? They're beautiful with your plume, with your glow, with your, just your beauty. They're stopping it and blocking it. That's why you need to Queen of Swords it, right? And take it out like the pain and nastiness that it is, the toxic bullshit energy. Get it out, right? It's not love. It's not love. If you're in this pain and you're in this cycle, it's not love. It's a narcissist playing with their toys, yeah? Now, what's the thing about this, right? You can only battle with someone who's on the battlefield with you. Same, you know, like when we say with a bully. If they can get to you, they will. If you're going to fight them, they'll love it. Because they don't, remember, this isn't about love and caring. It actually, if you are upset and crying and angry, well, that's even more powerful to a narcissist. Because, you know, anyone can make you laugh freely. Making you cry and upset shows the narcissist, or tells the narcissist, that they're really important, they're really valuable, and that's what they're trying to suck all the time. Because the narcissist has no light within them, none. There's nothing. It's like an empty chasm here, right? False sense of self. Everything is them trying to create a false sense of self, their ego, right? So the more light they take off you, the more light they're able to draw off you. That's filling their void, yeah? But your cup's going down and down and down. So you're kind of swapping places with the narcissist. What I want to say to you is, when you're in that place and you feel so broken and tired, right? And that horrible feeling inside, that's how a narcissist feels all the time. What they do is take your light to take that away. Does that make sense? Right? So what they're saying to you is, this will take you into, when you heal, it will take you into your full Empress. But you've got to get your independence first. You've got to get stable. You've got a Queen of Swords, it cut it out. Get stable. Stand on your own 2 feet. Yeah, so, you know, this may take some planning for some of you, but you've got to somehow start to, even if it's putting the emotional barriers up against the narcissist, where you're not letting it penetrate you, right, as you are working your way out. Because you will find your way out. You will. When you recognise what you're dealing with and you educate yourself on that condition, you will find your way out. And even though it is the most painful journey, because people who've not been through it think that, and they bless them that they've not, but they think that you're dealing with just heartbreak, you know, the heartbroken, the relationship's not worked out. You're not. You're dealing with I'm going to say a near-death experience, in my opinion, right? And you're having to recover from that. Look, because I said it. Look, wow, as I said it, you're having to recover from that, right? 4 of Swords, healing. See how I said about the Knight of Swords, yeah, on the battlefield. See it here, on the battlefield. You take yourself off, you get healing. You understand what you were dealing with. You educate yourself. There's plenty of beautiful coaches on YouTube that you can watch as well, who've been through it themselves, or, you know, experienced it, or they're qualified in it. But you move into your star energy. And you only get the star if you've been through a hell ride. And that's exactly what this is, this roller coaster. But you see, the star, it's resting, but it's also starting to pour new water on barren land, building up. Because when you take this experience and you heal and you use it to create something amazing in your life, because you're kind of in an energy of, when you start to feel better, fucking hell, I didn't go through that for nothing. I did not go through that for nothing. I'm going to do something with it, whether it's helping others or branching out into a business or doing something magical, star magical for you. Because you know, I've done it. Pushes you through your death and rebirth. Healing here. 2 healing cards together. Coming under the 2 empresses. The Empress in the minor and the Empress in the major. Major healing. But the star is also about wish fulfillment. And this is what I feel Spirit's saying. Because it's saying to us, when you heal and do the right things, you know, you're prepared, wow, you're prepared to take yourself off the battlefield, cut things out, Queen of Swords, that don't serve you, remembering, pulling back your energy, your light, allowing healing to take place, rising and growing stronger from that experience, moving through into your Empress energy, remember, male or female, yeah, here we go, your ships will come in, the Three of Wands. Beautiful. And the Three of Wands is all about, because the Two of Wands is past opening, isn't it? And the three here, you can see the abundance now. Yeah, it's starting to grow. You will be successful because there's a new determination in you, a strength in you that you didn't know you had. Okay, and that's kind of, if I can say it, and I'm saying it from a distance, the blessing of having been through what you've been through. Right, so because I promise you, if you heal from this properly and you do the work, you will grow and do something magnificent. You will, because whether it serves as your full spiritual awakening, or it look, Queen of Pentacles, it reminds you of your value, and you realize how valuable you are. You rebuild that, you put your crown firmly back on your head, and you hold your value up, and your light starts to return brighter and brighter and brighter. And you can see as you move through that energy into the Empress can manifest whatever she wants, anything, he or she. You know how to manifest. You've spiritually awakened. You look at the world in a different place. You've had quite the shock that there's some dark energy out there and really nasty energy, but you won't run into it again. You will not run into it again if you do the healing right. And I keep saying it, educate yourself. And educating yourself helps your healing as well. It helps you understand that it wasn't anything you did. Yeah, look, it wasn't anything you did. It was purely they're doing the cycle. If this person's off with someone new and that's breaking your heart, just know it. Just feel it's a collective prayer for them, because a narcissist doesn't suddenly not become a narcissist. They are what they are, and that cycle continues. You rebuild Four of Pentacles here. Start. Can you see how they're showing us here? The ship's coming in. Yeah, ship's coming in here, and now we get the Four of Pentacles. You're on the ship and you're opening your treasure chest. You do you. You fill yourself with your own success. You also look. Yeah, you realise this was no twin flame. Right? Or if it was your twin flame, you accept it, your twin flame's a narcissist, right? But it's not an energy I'm going to be in. I'm not in that energy. And you start to manifest as the Empress this brand new gorgeous beginning for yourself. And I'll tell you now, the narcissist is always watching, right? Because they don't go away. It's like I said to you, you're their toy in their toy box. They will be angry as anything that you've escaped, angry as anything. Look at this, beautiful. But you've been gifted by Spirit, the Ace of Swords. And what you're not supposed to do when you're left in the toy box, right, is survive. And I don't mean like they want you dead, because they don't, because you're a source of supply. Well, some of them do when they realise they're not getting you back. They're not nice people. But you're supposed to be sat there. You are certainly not supposed to rise up and thrive. So if any of you are looking to deliver karma to a narcissist, don't be doing anything daft in the 3D, you know, reaction-wise. No, no, no. High Priestess doesn't do that. She's wise. Empress, wise. Yeah? Your intuition is your High Priestess. Spirit says, okay, well done. Now you're ready. This is the sword of a brand new journey, the Ace of Swords, and it's a gift from Spirit. Massive change, massive success. It's also the sword of truth. And why do I say that? Because what a narcissist will do when they realise that they're losing a source of supply, they've got to explain it, haven't they? Right? They've got to explain it. And they're not going to risk you coming out with saying they've abused you or any of that. So what they do is they smear campaign you, right? They start to rubbish you to other people, your reputation, calling you all sorts, you know, drug addict, alcoholic, bloody, you know, or that you're the abusive one, all sorts, anything to discredit you. And so many people have lost family and friends because of the narcissist doing that, because they're trying to isolate you as well. They want you as weak as possible so they can play with the prey, right? That's what they want, right? I'm not laughing because it's funny. I mean, when you're on the other side of it and you really see it for what it is and you've done your healing, it's you can see the 2-year-old you're dealing with, because that's what it is. It's a child, right? So you stop the hoovering, you stand firm, you cut contact. Cut contact, yeah? If you've got things you need to talk to them about, like, you know, possessions or legal arrangements, if someone else can't do it or it's not appropriate for someone else to do it, make sure you're keeping it to that, yeah? And, you know, if you have got love for that person, don't pretend you haven't, in terms of, because you genuinely did fall in love. And in my experience, I say, you know, I'll always love you and I bless you and I'd love you to, you know, I want you to do well and live your best life. But don't bring that bloody energy anywhere near me ever again. You're dangerous. And it's as simple as that. I'm moving forward. New journey, yeah? Strength. The strength to move forward and let go. Strength is about releasing what's not good for you as well as moving forward, and let the winds of change swirl. And Spirit's saying to you with these cards now, we are with you. We will guide you forward, right? You have to grieve, 5 of Cups, but don't worry. If you're panicking, I'm never going to find anyone like that again or love like that again. Spirit's saying, listen, you need to stop focusing on these 3 cups. Do your healing, 4 of Swords, and then turn round and pick these 2 gorgeous, beautiful cups up of love. They will be offered to you at the right time when you're ready. Trust the divine on that. Trust the divine on that. So well done to anybody who has been through this. Well done to anybody who is and I mean a big well done, who's getting up from this, because the worst thing you can do is stay in it. You can't, yeah? You may as well just give up and roll over, hadn't you? No, this is rebuilding. Star here, wishes coming true, brand new journeys, Ace of Swords, taking you to your Ace of Pentacles, beautiful abundance, peace and joy, right? Peace and joy, because I'm not playing on the battlefield with the bully. No. Boom. Right? So I'm going to leave it there. I think I'm going to see how you feel about this reading, because I would like to also do a healing reading for any of you who are still on the road to recovery. Yeah, get some guidance from Spirit on that. But what they're saying is this will take you, this sort of experience, as you do the work and they guide you, will take you from strength to strength, spiritually awaken, and take you into your Empress and your stability. We are with you, says Spirit. All right, I'm leaving it there, my darlings. Okay, I hope it helps you. I know it's quite feisty, but I'm really strong about it because of what I've seen, what I went through, but also what I've seen for other clients. And I'm telling you now, it doesn't matter where you're talking to around the world. It's the same 4 stages of the cycle. They've not even got the wit to change it up a bit. It's the devil you've danced with. Accept it. Rise up. Phoenix from the ashes. Phoenix from the flames. Do something amazing with it. If you want to deliver karma to a narcissist, you become a great success, and Spirit will be with you. Okay, Soul Sirens, I promised I'd do it. And you can see Spirit supported it, so it feels it was the right thing to do. I'll leave it there, but I may come back, depending how you feel about it, with a healing reading to help those who are still getting up from it. And as I say, for me, the final release of this is when you take that experience and turn it into something beautiful, because you're able to release it and feel blessed in the end, believe it or not, because of it, because of where it's taking you to in terms of your soul growth, your soul journey. Okay, light always prevails. Okay, love and light, Soul Sirens. If you do want a private reading or you want to reach out to me on this, email me at soulsirentarot@gmail.com. But other than that, I'll see you there. See you soon. Okay, bye.